everyone, my name is Vimudha. Today I am going to continue the Mahabharata. Dronacharya was the son of the great sage Bharadwaja. King Prishita of Panchal was a close friend of Bharadwaja. Draupada, Prishita's son, often visited the hermitage of Bharadwaja. And soon Draupada and Drona became the best of friends. After Prishita's death, Draupada was crowned the king of Panchal and Bharadwaja too died during that period. Drona spent most of his time in studies and penance. In due course, Drona married Kripi. Kripi was simple by nature. She was the daughter of the great sage Sharadvana and the sister of Kripacharya. Kripi and Dronacharya had a son named Ashwadama. Drona was so poor that his son Ashwadama never got a drop of milk to drink. One day when Ashwadama saw some children drinking milk, he asked Drona to get him some milk. Drona went to many houses to get a cow but returned empty-handed. At last he mixed some rice flour in some water and gave it to Ashwadama to drink. Thinking the mixture was milk, Ashwadama gladly drank it. That day, Drona resolved to make this right by taking the help of his childhood friend Draupada. That day, Drona went to his court and asked, "Friend, you always help me. I want you to help me this time also. Could you give me a cow so that my son can drink some milk?" But Draupada was intoxicated with the pride of his wealth and power. He replied, "How can there be any friendship between a rich king like me and a poor Brahmin like you? There can never be any friendship between the rich and poor, the learned and the arrogant, the brave and the cowardly." Drona was furious at this haty behavior of Draupada. He quickly left the court and began to live with his brother-in-law Kripacharya in Hastinapur. Kripacharya trained the princes of Hastinapur and yet Bhishma was in search of a teacher who could teach them the most advanced skills in archery. One day, the ball which the princes were playing fell into the well. Yudhishthira peeped and also his ring fell into it. The princess could not think of anything to retrieve the ball and the ring. Just then, an intelligent-looking Brahmin passed by. The princess requested him to retrieve their ball and ring. The Brahmin said, "You claim yourselves to be great warriors and yet you cannot recover this ball and ring from the well? Come on, I will retrieve this ball and ring." After chanting some mantras, the Brahmin threw a blade of grass which struck to the ball like an arrow. He threw another blade of grass. He kept on throwing until the uppermost end reached the end of the cave and he started pulling. He pulled and pulled until the ball came out. After that, he retrieved the ring with his bow and arrow. The princess was shocked at this. They informed the Bhishma about it. Bhishma was sure that this intelligent-looking Brahmin or the Brahmin who retrieved the ball was none other than the famous Dronacharya. Bhishma called Dronacharya and requested him to teach the princess the use of arms. Dronacharya happily accepted. He went to the princess and said, "From now on, I am your guru. But I will train you well, and after that you have to give me whatever I demand for Guru Dakshina." All the princes stood silent except Arjun. He came forward and said, "Oh Gurudev, I promise we will give whatever you ask for. But first, please train us in the use of archery and arms." After that, Dronacharya decided to teach Arjun every skill and every topic about archery and the use of arms. he resolved to make Arjun the best archer in the world. At last he made Arjun the most active and most talented of the students. One day, Dronacharya made up his mind to change the rules. He decided there would be no rules. From now, the princess had to go to the pond to fetch water. They were given pots with very narrow mouths. Now, it took a lot time to fill it. And Ashwatthama, however, was given a pot with wide mouth. So he could fill it quickly and return to the ashram. By the time the princess returned, Ashwatthama could learn all the skills in archery and use of arms. When Arjun began to know that, he began to feel jealous, and he quickly filled his pot and returned to the ashram with Ashwatthama. Therefore, Arjun got an opportunity to learn some extra skills in archery. One day, Arjun practiced his hand shooting at arrows in the dark. He succeeded in that too. When Drona came to know about that, he was quite happy himself. He said to Arjun, "You will be the best archer in the world. No one in the world, even after your birth, can match your strength and elegant performance at archery." Thank you. I will continue in the next video.